Alrighty then. Let's go here. We are live. I love me some red wine. Thank you, my dear friend, for the wine. You know who you are. Always appreciated. I should grab some 7-Up and mix it with the red wine, but I don't feel like moving from my chair because I just got done doing grass. I mean cutting grass. Got to be careful nowadays what you say, right? Just got done cutting grass, took a quick shower, so no camera tonight, just my soothing voice. At least that's what you people say. Happy to help you out, to relax. So yes, I am enjoying a nice glass of red wine for this Saturday Night Live with Total OS. Yours truly. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Carmine. Or as the UPS driver once said, package for Carmini. That is a true story, believe it or not. Alright, so we'll see if anybody just jumps here in the chat. This is an unscheduled live event. I have some time before I go to bed. So let me drink a little bit more of this wine and we'll chat a little bit more. If you'd like to listen to these as a downloadable podcast with no ads, I've been posting them on the Patreon page if you would like to support the channel that way with no ads. Thank you. We have one lone person left on the Total OS Patreon page. You know, it's one of those things, once the pandemic hit, people started peeling off the Patreon page for various reasons. I didn't mention it, didn't want to push it. It was a hard 2, 3, 4 years for a lot of people, but thank you to that one person who's left on Patreon. You know who you are. Because of you, my friend, I still have it. Hopefully we can get some more people on there. So for tonight's show, just a random chat. Again, I have some time. I'm relaxing with wine. I don't think I'll drink the whole gallon. Wouldn't be too smart. But maybe a couple glasses before I go to bed. Last month was a rough month here in the Total OS home. My son's car got vandalized twice. Other things going on with friends. Not good month last month. Hopefully this month will be better. Technology-wise, I'm doing okay. My Linux Mint works perfectly. My Windows 11 works perfectly. My Chromebook works perfectly. As far as the technology that I use, considering these computers are completely outdated, they still work pretty good. To that person who said, please don't include Chrome OS as a top 3 Linux alternative, well, what should I replace it with? You got to give me something to replace almost perfection, right? At least it is for me. But yes, if you are new to Linux, a new Linux user, want to know what to use, in my tests of almost 20 years with Linux, it's hard to believe. I started in 2006. Check out Chrome OS or the Chromebook, preferably the Chromebook. Linux Mint. If you don't care for Linux, I suppose there's always Windows 11 because it works for me. Well, speaking of Chromebooks, there are many, many more choices to choose from with the Chromebooks Plus. These are higher end hardware. All new Chromebooks, by the way, will get 10 years of support automatically or more. That depends on Google. Not bad for machines that start at about $200 and go up depending what you want to use it for. The background music, by the way, is provided by Dad. Thanks, Dad, for the years of beautiful original Italian compositions my dad sent to me when he was stuck in Italy during the pandemic for almost 4 freaking years. That was rough, I won't lie. So I told him, send me some music from your vault and we'll keep the love going. So thank you, Dad. Love you. Alright, so I'll keep an eye on the chat. I don't know if anyone's going to drop in. I really don't know what to do these live shows anymore. Weekends are hit and miss. So it is summer. I'm sure many of you guys are catching up with plans with friends, family, and whatnot. understandable. I am too, but yeah. We got the pool opened up at my relative's house, but when you have temperatures 40 degrees at night, the pool water is not going to get very warm. So I may not see the pool until August, sadly, because this weather, I'll just be honest, this weather sucks. For pool weather, that is. Maybe for cutting grass or jogging. Disappointed on the weather. I'll take the sun, but it should be 40 degrees warm. It should not be 40 something. It should be 80 something. Anyway, just a little rant. I did have a friend of mine. She had a, I don't know, 15-year-old MacBook finally went bad. I was going to recommend the Chromebook, but I told her just go ahead and buy a Windows machine if all she does is jump on the web, check email, and pay bills. She's getting used to that. Maybe the Chromebook would have been easier. I don't know. It's hard to get used to something new, especially when, you know, I suppose when you reach a certain age and she's a widow, and yeah, it's kind of rough. I try to help her out as much as I can, but she's definitely not a tech person. I don't think her daughter is a tech person either. They barely know how to use cell phones, it seems. Yep. The brave new world is not for everyone. So for tonight's stream, I'm using Linux Mint on a Dell headset microphone, of course, OBS Studio to do all this. I'm just looking at some random headlines here. The NSA advises you to turn off your phone and back on once a week. I won't read it, but that's interesting. So this is something new that got my attention. Microsoft's AI screenshots everything you do in your computer, and privacy experts are concerned. So I believe the feature is called Recall. Okay, just turn it off. I'm assuming you can turn the feature off, like System Restore? Correct me if I'm wrong, but Windows 11 new recall feature has been cracked. Okay, well there you go. I guess you can shut it off. It never ends, right? The crack and the uncracking. Just a thought. Let's see here, new Chromebook features, yeah. If you really want to know the power of Linux, check out a Chromebook first and then go from there. Because if a Chromebook doesn't work out for you, I don't think any other Linux will, to be quite honest. Yeah. At least with the Chromebook, there's nothing to tweak, fix, no terminal. Either it works or it doesn't work. That's why I say always start out with the Chromebook if you want to delve into the world of Linux. Here's a headline. Why are Gen Z and millennials ditching their smartphones for dumb phones? Because they're dumb? I'm just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. That may be something to take a look at later. I think with the Chromebook, there should be the new app. I think it's called the App Mall. To search and download all your apps in one place, as it were. I think that's rolling out soon on an update to the Chromebook. Sounds user friendly to me. May have to refill the wine here. Well, here's a headline. Linux may be the best way to avoid the AI nightmare. Maybe. Ubuntu Cinnamon makes switching from Windows to Linux easy. No comment. Why I still think Ubuntu is the best Linux distro in 2024. This is from the How To Geek. All right, if you say so. I don't think so, but my personal opinion. You may want to check out the video I did about the new Ubuntu release. The thrill is gone, and that's true. For me, the thrill is gone. When it comes to Ubuntu, at least. I still love Linux, but Ubuntu, not so much. It always has a place in my heart because my first date with Linux was Ubuntu. Many moons ago. It's because of Ubuntu that I'm here, so I have to give Ubuntu Canonical, the makers of Ubuntu, I have to give them credit for peeling away, sort of, this Windows user. Alright, let me see if anybody has popped in the chat yet. If not, we may have to wrap this up sooner than I wanted to. Okay, the stream looks good. Let me refresh, and I don't see anybody in the chat yet, so we may have to wrap this up soon. Kind of sad. I was hoping to chat with some of you guys that haven't chatted for a while. I'll stick around a little bit longer. If nobody says hello, then I guess we'll wrap it up. And by the way, thank you for all of you who have commented over the years about buying a used Lexus. You should if you haven't. Don't be afraid of a Lexus with 100 or 200,000 miles if it is well maintained, as I have proven. Stay away from vandalism if you can, but that's not the car's fault. But thank you again for all those comments on buying a Lexus with 200,000 miles. I just saw someone on YouTube. Was it YouTube? Yeah. Bought a Lexus with 1 million freaking miles. The fact that it still is salvageable, running in one piece, says a lot about Lexus. 1 million freaking miles. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. It is built by Toyota, right? And they have a reputation for lasting and going like the Energizer Bunny. Yeah. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to refill my second glass of wine. And if nobody wants to say hello after I finish the second glass, I won't take it personal, but if nobody wants to say hello, chat, I'm going to wrap it up. And I hope you guys are enjoying the summer, because it's obviously not here with me, and that's okay. If you have a question, I'll be happy to answer it if I can. I was watching Whose Line Is It Anyway? Great show that's been on for over 20 years now. If you need a laugh or had a bad day, check out Whose Line Is It Anyway? How to blow a job interview was the sketch. So the first guy comes up, looks in the camera and says, "You mean we have to do that every day?" That's one way to blow a job interview. Next guy comes up, says, "Hey, that's a nice picture of your wife." Yeah, that could probably blow a job interview. Next guy comes up and says, "Excuse me, it's pronounced methadone." So anyway, check out Whose Line Is It Anyway? Great show that talented characters making us laugh over the years. God bless them all. Fun stuff. Funny stuff. Whose line is it anyway? I think one of the guys is on tour with a comedy show called Scared Scriptless. Get it? Because they do a show without scripts. It's all improvisation. But check out Whose Line Is It Anyway? I haven't seen any jokes about Linux yet. Maybe one day. Ah, love the red wine. Maybe next time I'll try tequila, but that may knock me out. Boy, here's a headline you just don't see every day. Idaho man uses his nose to inflate balloons for world record. Wow, that is one powerful schnauzer. I'm reading this next headline. I should do a news and nonsense. Maybe we'll do it next time. A resort town in Spain bans blow-up dolls and penis costumes. Oh, those Spaniards don't know how to have any fun. Fudge duddies. So, these are all real headlines, by the way. Anyway, we'll save the news nonsense for next time. Yeah. Boy, everybody is touting the Ubuntu variants. This other headline says, say goodbye to Windows 11 and hello to Ubuntu-based Linux Lite. Okay, I guess maybe? I don't know. All right. It is a quiet night in the chat, so I'm going to finish this wine here shortly and just wrap it up. Somebody say hello. It's been a while. Let me know you're out there. I know you are. If you're busy doing family stuff, I get it. If you're busy drunk, I get that too. I was looking for updates for the new Cosmic Desktop from System 76, because they're, I guess, making that from scratch, as it were. And I haven't heard anything new other than the alpha, I believe, should be coming out soon, I hope. Yeah, the last we heard, System 76 is planning for the Cosmic Desktop Alpha release in late May. Well, this recording is now taking place June 1st, so if that's accurate, any day now. That should be interesting. Let me refresh the chat here. Yep, quiet night. What if my OBS needs updated? Which version do I have? 30.1? Is that the latest one? I don't know. I haven't looked at it lately. Looks like it's a quiet night, so we'll give this a few more minutes, and I guess we'll wrap it up. I was hoping to catch some of you guys, but I guess not. Alright, so it looks like the latest OBS is 30.1.2. Alright, very good. Well, I'm almost done with my second glass of wine, so I'm sorry I missed all of you guys. It looks like a lot of you guys have plans for this evening. Let me look at the weather forecast here for tomorrow. Of course it's going to thunderstorm. Phooey. Alright, well, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm sorry I missed you guys. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to post them in the comments below. As far as my top 3 lists for Linux, I stand with what I've said. Check out the Chrome OS or the Chromebooks first. Linux Mint, and then Zorin. If you like something fancy, check out the Zorin OS operating system from the great team from Ireland. I believe they're from Ireland. So, I love red wine. What I need now is a nice big juicy steak to go with this wine, right? That would be perfect. But I already had dinner. Well, let me see something here. Let's see. Okay. Looks like the waveform visualizer still works. Alright, well, I guess we'll wrap it up for tonight. I'm sorry I missed all of you guys. Hope you guys are having fun whatever you were doing for this Saturday evening for the first day of June for 2024. Maybe I'll catch you on the next one. If you have any questions or comments, as always, you guys know how to reach me. A quiet solo night. Take care. I'll catch you on the next one. Ciao.